Hi, it's Lori, the armchair chef. Good morning. I would have a cup of coffee, but my phone is leaning up against it, so I can't. However, I wanted to do my happy mail. I did a yarn swap with Donna, and I got my mail from Donna, and I want to share it. So, let's see what she sent me. I did open it because, I don't want this to take forever. I got some beautiful shawl in a ball. This is the blue colors with the purple. I love it. It's gorgeous. Definitely, they say one will make a shawl. Well, three will make more than one shawl, or a very large shawl. Not sure. I still have not worked with yarn this small just because it scares me, my hands and stuff. But, since I have 3 balls, I might go ahead and use 2 strands and try making something that I've seen that's quite easy. Because if it's too difficult for me, I lose interest and I will not continue. So I think this will be a really good opportunity to give this a shot, because it's beautiful and the drape is gorgeous and there's so many stitches out there that would look good. It's got shiny stuff in it, it's time. It's time for me to do something. And let's see what else she got. Ooh, I got rainbow yarn. Yes, I have some. She knows I've been doing a rainbow project, and this is looks like a primary color. It's called Mexicana, but it looks like it has primary colors in it. Very pretty. Perfect for a rainbow project. And there appear to be 3 of those, so that's great. That will work, definitely. Oh, it looks like she sent me something she made. Oh, I like that. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Is this what she made for the challenge? This might be the project she made for the challenge. It almost looks like it. It looks better than the picture if it is. Look at this. It looks like, let's see, there's this small one. There's 4 of these small ones and a larger one. Oh my gosh, look. It looks like a table setting. Like with 4 hot pads? Is that what I'm assuming? Coasters? This would be perfect to sit on my table. Do you think she actually thinks about that when she makes this stuff? Very possible, Donna. Thank you. Oh my God, I love it. It's got like these puff stitches in the middle, and there's some orange and pink and this dark red. Oh my God. A lot of front posts. There's a lot of work went into this. Oh my gosh, this is great. This must be good therapy for you for your recovery, making this stuff. I haven't seen you doing too many videos. I'd love to see some more videos though. See you online a little bit more so we can keep an eye on you, make sure you're doing okay. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Wow. That's way more work than I usually do, but I have something on the hook right now I'm going to show you too. Look at this. Beautiful. And the hot pads, it feels like acrylic, so I don't know if they would necessarily be absorbent, but for like a coaster thing, yeah, this would be fine. The back's actually quite cool too, but the front has that mosaic pattern, but this is how it showed up. So this kind of gives you the secret of how it's made, but then this is what it looks like. Wow. You need to do a video and then put the links to these patterns, if they're patterns. This is pretty cool. I mean, this would have to be a pattern for me to be able to follow it. That is neat. So, thank you so much for sending me something you made. That's so much, that is so special, because this is so beautiful. And this will be perfect on my table. It fit. It's fit. The top's square. That is very nice. I'm gonna clean, and I'll clean this up, and I'll put this on my table. So there's more in the box though. This one's gonna make some noise. It's gonna have a little bitty crinkle. I'm gonna try to be very careful with it. I was just doing something else that I wanted to tell you about. This is something I'm sure she has. A house is not a home without a chihuahua. Yes, and a noisy home at that. Ooh, it smells like wood. I love the smell of wood. My husband used to make things out of wood. And the garage always smelled like sawdust. It was nice. Thank you very much. And probably will always have a very small dog, because I really like having the small dogs. Poop is small, easy to haul them around and control them. Well, no, not control them, but you know, manage them. So, okay. Thank you for that. And it does come with a hanger, but the hanger needs to be attached so you can use it any way you choose. So, I have another thing to tell you about. Let me put that back in the box so it's safe from said chihuahuas, which don't bother my yarn. I decided, I had this red and white yarn, and I'd already made all my ornaments, so I started messing around with the yarn. I said, oh, let me make something. You know how you just, like Lisa mentioned in one of her videos, you just sit on the couch and you got a ball of yarn, you just start crocheting, you don't know what it's going to be. Yeah, I did that. So I did see a video. It was a Crystal video not too long ago, I don't think. And she made something that looked wavy. Well, mine's not ending up wavy because I'm using the same color in 2 rows. And I just had an idea. If I did the 2 rows the other way, I wonder if it would be wavy. I do not know. But I had different ideas for this. So she did a small one. I'm doing a quite large one. I did 130 chain. And I started with the white sparkle yarn. And then I did 2 rows of the red. I'm doing 2 rows of each. Now, it happens to be, I'm not sure if it's scarf length, but this length, if I only do about 8 or 9 rows, could be one of those cowls that you cross and put the buttons on, and it ends up being a scarf. And then you put it like this, and then you attach it with the buttons. It has the buttons on here, and I can use those those star buttons that I have and put on there so that it'll be, you know, like that. Because it's not really enough to go around a couple times. Or I could connect it, twist it and connect it to be a twisted cowl. It has the shiny stuff in it, so it could be a bit itchy on the neck. Too big for a headband. Don't want to make I like to make something kind of wearable because it's pretty. But how she did it is, this is one of her patterns. It should be recent. She did the chain stitch, and then she did 6 singles, 6 doubles. 6 singles, 6 doubles. So it gave it kind of a wavy effect. Well, I ended up doing 130, so I had to do math and figure out how many I could do in that amount. It ended up being like 8. So some of them have 8, some of them have 9, because of course, you know, my stitch count got thrown off somewhere, probably on an edge. But so this edge, you know, is flat. Well, I did 2 rows, so all the ends are on this side. So if I decided I wanted to do fringe, I could do this whole thing just like this, and it could just be one single, but I don't know yet. I don't know. You guys let me know. It's not showing it. See, this side may be the good side. I'm not sure, because it goes back and forth, so both sides. But you can see it's a little bit. You can see the dip a little bit, not a lot. Now, I had another idea. What if, instead of alternating doubles and singles on top of each other, you just did the same one on top of each other? You did all the singles on top of each other and all the doubles on top of each other. Wouldn't that end up being like a wave eventually? Wouldn't it do that? That's kind of my experiment that I wanted to do, but I didn't want to do 130. I didn't want to do 130 chains long. I just wanted to do like a small one, maybe a few of them, and then see how it turned out, because I thought that would be kind of cool if you just did all the single ones on top and all the doubles on top of each other for like 3 of them or 4 of them, and then it would kind of show wavy, wouldn't it? That's my experiment anyway, in my head. But yeah, it does sort of go up and down, and this is the one that's kind of mindless. I'm just sitting here doing this while I'm catching up on my videos. And so, yeah, this is what's on the hook at the moment. I was waiting to get responses from you about my ornaments before I decided to... Oh, I know what this was going to be. I remember now what I was going to do with this. I was making a long chain. It was supposed to be 125 chains. And it was going to be one of those Christmas trees that you snake around and then put the string down the middle to make the tree on it. That's what it was going to be. When I finally made the chain, I said, yeah, I don't want to make those. So I decided to make this instead. So that would have probably been finished already if I'd have made that. But this is going to be really pretty. Both of them have sparkle. You can barely see the sparkle in the white. Then my idea was to add a different coloring, because I think Nanette sent me all kinds of really pretty sparkle yarn. So I think that I might do that with the wavy one. Just use all the different sparkle yarns and rotate it and see how that one turns out. And if I make it a certain size, then I can turn it into something. This is going to be kind of difficult to turn into something unless one of you guys gives me a really good idea. Maybe it could, yeah. I don't want to do a whole lot of work, but it could be a bag maybe. But I'm thinking that cowl idea would be really pretty for the winter. If you just did this and then did that. When there's more of them, it'll be thicker. And just did this and then put those buttons on it. I think that would work out. That'll be good for winter for somebody, and then they can wear it inside their coat or something. Because yeah, I really like the hat thing, because here it's cold. Everybody wears a hat all the time in the winter. This would be really pretty for headband, so I could do some of these in a headband. But she did it in all one color, but it was like a variegated color. So I think you saw this. I don't know if you could see the stitches better, but I like the stitch. It's just, it doesn't really look like anything. Do you see it? I mean, you can see it sort of goes up and down, but I don't know. Have any of you done this one before? I think she just put this one out, because I remember seeing the video, but I've been watching a lot of old videos too, so it's kind of hard to tell. But okay. Oh, excuse me. That is the second thing I want to talk about. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is all you lovely people out there that watched my video and took pity on me and care about me and sent me a little tuppence. Some of them were bigger tuppence, but you sent me some tuppence, and I was able to, and I'm very grateful that you did that. I was able to get 11 packages ready to go. Okay, well, that was really rude. My phone got full, so I just spent about a half hour, maybe an hour, cleaning out my phone. So yeah, now I came back just to say bye.